and welcome to Knitting at Tiffany's with Added Bling. This is episode 64. I'm Tiffany.
I'm Aryn.
Thank you if you're a new viewer for watching us today, and thank you for your return viewer. We are so happy you're coming back to watch us again. So we're excited today. I'm super excited.
Why are we excited?
You know why I'm excited?
Why are we
Because I finished something today.
Yes.
And
finished something.
I'm so happy.
I had to sit here and wait for an hour and a half for her to finish them before we could do this. But she finished.
But I finished. That's all that counts.
Yeah.
Hey, I was pushing everything I got to make sure that we finished today.
By the end of the month. Before the end of the month.
Yes, and thank you everyone that I haven't even gone onto my Instagram yet. That's where I've cut out a little bit of Instagram so that I get more knitting time.
Yeah. You can only do so many things in a day.
Well, there's only so many things you can do at one time.
Yeah.
When you need both your hands to knit and you need your hands to scroll through Instagram. Now, if someone could come up with a scrolling feature to say, hey, scroll next picture or like that, without having to use my hands, I'd be all over that. But thank you for everyone that gave me the vote of confidence to do it. I really did push through and finish. So that's what I'm excited about. But we have, you're going to start with, because you have a couple of
We're going to start with
Diamonds Are Forever.
Diamonds Are Forever, so our finished objects, and I have a lot.
I know.
I've been working on a lot of stuff.
Well,
I'm not even sure where to start. You know where I'm going to start? I'm going to start with the one thing I brought that's not knitting.
okay. Oh, I didn't know you had something that's not knitting.
Well, normally...
Oh, yes, I do know.
Normally we, I wouldn't share this kind of craft on the podcast, but it's part of my 2018 Crafty Bingo.
Yes.
It was one of my squares, so I'm going to show it.
That's so cool.
It was my first completed item. One of my squares was to finish this. There was this pattern I bought, this cross-stitch pattern I bought that spoke to me. I really liked it. So I made it a goal to finish for 2018, and it was my first completed square. And here it is.
I love it.
There we go. That's me. I've said before, if I was to come back as something,
lucky
I would come back as Grumpy Cat. I love Grumpy Cat.
Could.
Yeah. I saw this pattern on Etsy and I was like, I have to make that. So
I love Aryn. I do. But sometimes, you know what? I guess we all have our days. I can't say that because we do. There's days where I'm like, don't bug me, don't come near me, don't touch me, don't talk to me. I just want to be by myself.
Yeah, I'm very much like that. Like I would be perfectly happy being left alone 98% of the time.
Yeah, she would.
I would. don't like talking to people on the phone. Yeah. I don't like.
She could live on an island by herself.
I could live on an island. Give me my knitting supplies.
That's right. Make sure they can be dropped. You know, food, water, and her knitting could be dropped off on her island. She'd be happy.
Put me on an island. I would be
no sun though.
Content. I'd need shelter.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I don't like
no sun.
I don't like sun. But yeah, so I finished that. So I was very happy. That was my first square. Boom, done. But then I looked, I was like, okay, what else can I complete to get another square? And all my other ones are like these hard,
they're hard.
No, but they're these
longer
time-intensive goals where you have to complete. I have to complete several things, or it's one project that's going to take longer. So I was like, womp. One project where I could do that, but
that's okay. You got that one done.
My other projects, my other finished objects, all work towards some of my bingo goals too. So why don't I show this one next? So I think in the last episode I showed this yarn as a soon-to-be cast on because it was a Christmas gift from Avery for Christmas. She picked it out for me, wrapped it up, and I told her that I would be making her something with it, and I did. So
wow, that was a quick knit.
It actually was a quick knit because it was worth the wait.
Because that's like 2 weeks. 2
weeks? I mean, I didn't spend all my time on it, but it was a pretty quick knit. It was an easy pattern. So this is the pattern here.
So cute.
It's called Hyphen by Lisa Chemery, so Frogginette Designs.
Now, is that knit all in one, or do you knit to the yoke part and then you do the sleeves after?
You knit to the yoke and add the sleeves.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's like, you know what, I found the construction of this was very similar. You know how I like the in-threes?
That's right, that's why I was asking.
Yeah, it's very similar to in-threes, where the button band is worked as you go.
That's right, I like that.
But I do like how this, I could probably do this without the sleeves, like the in-threes.
Yeah.
But I like it with the sleeves. But this would be another one that I would go to for baby knits because everything was all one piece.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, so I finished this for Avery.
Turned out amazing.
Hold it back there. Yeah, so there we go. There's her.
Do you want me to hold it for you so you can talk?
There we go. So the yarn, you can see in the sleeve. So I'll show you the bow band. It was, this is the yarn.
I love it, even with the self-striping.
Yeah, so Karen Simply Soft Stripes. And I wasn't sure because I know that the yarn was made for like, if you were doing a scarf or something, it would stripe. and I wasn't sure with the amount of stitches in the body what would happen.
I love it.
But it didn't pool or anything. It still kind of did these very narrow stripes.
Yeah.
And then in the sleeves you can see that's more like
I love it.
the striping.
And it's so squishy soft.
It is very soft.
Yeah.
It is Karen Simply Soft. So
yeah,
it's very soft. It has a really nice feel for acrylic. Like
it has like a little fuzziness to it.
It's got a fuzziness. Yeah. I did steam block it because this edge here, the garter band, it wanted to flip under. Like when I finished knitting it, it was very much curled under, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try steam blocking it, and if that doesn't work, I had tried doing a slip stitch along it, and that would have made it flip out.
Nice. So the back of it.
But steam blocking worked, and I did big cuffs. So that was, you're only supposed to do like a 2-inch cuff. I did like double that so that she could roll them up, because I did a size 4 chest and like size 6 everything else.
Oh, good.
So she should be able to grow into it.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's adorable.
Yeah, so we haven't had a photo shoot yet because I had to do something else. So I had leftovers that she bought me.
Buttons on there for you guys to see.
The buttons were not overly. They're just very simple.
Yeah, they're like a grayish, whitish mother of pearl.
Mother of pearl.
Yeah,
I was looking for pink buttons, but they just seemed they suited it with what
I liked it. I mean, they're nice. I think to me, I think you did the right choice, because I like the yarn standing out.
Yeah.
And you don't want your eyes to focus right on the buttons. To me, this is about the yarn. It'd be different if it was a solid color, maybe.
Yeah, I think if it was
where
a solid
it would be different, because then you would have the buttons pop out and make it, and then But I like the.
Yeah, but I'm happy with this. I think tomorrow, I don't think we have any big plans, so I'm going to try and get some pictures of her in it. She got me 3 skeins of this.
Yeah.
And my intention originally was, I knew I'd have leftovers, and I had asked her, I told her, I was like, oh, with the leftovers, I'm going to make you a new mustache cowl, right?
Oh, cool.
Because the one that she had that I made her 2 years ago, or a year, I don't remember when I made it.
Yeah.
It's a little short on her now, and I want something that she can really like pull up.
Yeah.
So my intention was to use the leftovers for a mustache cowl. But then she said that she wanted a sweater for her doll. Matching sweater, right?
Of course she does.
And so I was like, okay, Avery, I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to have enough leftovers for a doll and a cowl, right? So I'm like, if you had to pick one.
Oh, that's a no-brainer.
A priority. Well, she even struggled with this. She's like, but I want both. I'm like, okay.
I was saying, good for you, Avery.
But I don't know if I can make both. So if you had to choose one, what would come first? Would you want the cowl, and then if I had leftovers, do the sweater? Or would you like the sweater, and then if I had leftovers, do the cowl? So she said she wanted the doll sweater.
For sure.
And if I had leftovers, do the cowl. And if I didn't, it was okay that I could use a different yarn. Okay.
Well, do you have enough out of your extra yarn there to do maybe one side of the cowl with it? Oh,
no,
okay.
I have less.
I was just asking.
Sorry. I have less than 50 grams, and I need 70 grams to do the cowl. So it's fine. I have other yarn I can make her the cowl with. But so I made this, and this was like maybe a day and a little bit. I think in one day I finished the body, and then the next day I finished the sleeve. So I made a little matching hyphen.
Oh my god, that is too cute. I love her shoes.
Yeah?
Can you show those?
Those
are awesome.
shoes. I swear, sometimes dolls have better clothes than like we do.
I love it.
Anyway.
Like her little jean skirt with her pink top and the matching.
And
she matches
totally. So when we do our little photo shoot for this tomorrow,
you need to.
she has the same leggings as this because it was one of those Dolly and Me clothing things.
Oh no way.
So I've tried to pick out things from her.
Does she have a jean skirt too?
She doesn't, but she has a denim dress.
Oh, that's so cute.
So I've tried to pick out a little outfit for Avery that will kind of like.
That is too cute.
You know,
look at this hair. Oh my god. I want hair.
Yeah. So I was able to use the children's hyphen pattern.
Yeah.
And kind of use the same structure of the increases and the pattern stitch and stuff, and just kind of wing this.
You did a phenomenal job.
Yeah, I think it fits her pretty well. So, like, obviously, I only did 2 of the pattern sections versus 3, but their proportions are different, right? So, I'm quite pleased with this. I'm very pleased that and this ticks off one of, it doesn't tick off a box, but one of my goals was to make 3 doll garments.
Yep.
So, this is one of those.
That's right.
1 out of 3.
That's
and this,
awesome. And this is...
one of my other goals was to make 3 garments for Avery.
Yep. There's one.
And that's one of them. And then, on top of my bingo challenge, I joined Jeanette's Bookish Stitcher, her 18 in 2018.
Yes.
And one of the goals I put on that list, I'm doing all the goals. One of the goals I put on that list was to use the yarn that Avery gave me for Christmas.
And you did.
So that checks off that.
Nice.
So I'm just checking boxes everywhere.
Nice.
Yeah, so I was happy.
I haven't signed up to that one yet.
No, you just have to pick 18 things that you want to do.
Shoot, I meant to do that, and I think it was when I was traveling for work, and then I forgot.
Yeah,
And
I tried to, like, I didn't just take things out of my bingo and, like, plunk them in that list. I tried to make them a little different.
That's not going to happen for me. I struggle to fill my bingo card because I don't have that much time in my day.
Well, I liked it because there was actually goals I wanted to put on my bingo card, but there was things that I wanted to do more than those.
Right,
and so
I
I
had
put those.
extras.
I put my spare goals on Jeanette's list.
I don't have that much. I struggle to fill my bingo card, let me tell you. Yeah. That was a lot.
Yeah.
So is that it for Avery's and...
Let me think.
So we have Avery's sweater, Avery's doll sweater.
The cross stitch and
cross stitch, Grumpy Cat.
This one. I think this is the one we're going to talk about
Yeah.
together.
So
okay, so we're on to the next one.
All right. So...
I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
We both finished an object, and I'll brag for Aryn. Aryn literally took 7 days.
6 days.
You started the Sunday to Sunday.
I started the Monday to the Sunday.
Oh, was it Monday?
Monday was the first, and I finished
That's 7 days.
No,
Monday,
but
Tuesday,
Sunday
Wednesday,
to
Thursday,
Sunday
Friday,
is
Saturday,
usually
Sunday.
Sunday.
I know, but if you count it that way, whatever. 6, 7 days doesn't matter.
Slightly less than a week.
Who cares? Within a week, that's all that counts.
Within a week.
Within a week, she finished a pair of amazing DVD. Her first month.
My first
stripy
January
socks.
pair.
I can't believe it, and they're stunning.
Yeah, I like them.
You got to show that.
Okay, are we showing them together?
I didn't bring my foot thing.
Oh, I don't have an extra foot. Sorry.
And my sock blockers are upstairs, so I didn't think of bringing them down. And I went up there, and I probably should have. Totally forgot.
That's okay. How about
put them on my foot.
I show my foot?
Okay, that's what I'm
saying. And then I'll
show
take it
yours
off,
first,
and you can show your foot.
And that's
okay.
fine.
So these were, last episode I had a finished one on the foot, so it's it's very similar. So I finished my DVD January pair. The color is This Is It. It's from the Michael Jackson documentary.
I love that color.
I love this color.
I have to say, it's striking.
And these have been worn and washed already. But I'm very happy with this. I'll have to see.
Her socks wear really well.
Yeah, I'll have to see. I think I figured out my numbers. There's my birds.
There's our birds.
I think I figured out my numbers for like what I like. So usually I do short birds. I don't know who's. Oh, it's Dennis. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Of course it is. You left him home alone with Avery.
No, he's out. He's out
and about.
Out and about with Avery. I don't know what they're doing, but now it's got me all forgetting what I was gonna say. So I figured out. Usually I do a shorter sock because I don't like wearing tall socks.
That's right.
But I've been wearing them with my leggings, and I like them over my leggings, like to come up higher on my leggings. So
like the 80s style.
Yeah, I did. Totally. So for these, I did a 3 inches after the heel, and then 3 inches for the cuff. Okay. So it's a 6-inch leg. And they sit very nicely over my leggings. Yeah. And they're just very comfortable. I did the Fliegel heel where I used the separate ball to do the heel so that it goes, but the stripes are uninterrupted.
Right.
And then I did it where I started with so many stitches, like 66 stitches. Right. And then I increased after when I go back to the heel, I add a few stitches in the corners, so the leg has more stitches. Okay. And then I think I increase again when I do the cuff, just to give myself a little more room. Yeah. Because I don't like a tight cuff. So I'm happy with the fit of these. I think this is what I'm going to follow for most of my DVD pairs. Yeah. Nice. And here's the other one just to show that it's finished. This one's straight out of the laundry. It's all like crinkled.
You actually put your socks in the washing machine.
I put them in the washing machine. Yeah. These I did put them in the dryer because I just wanted to see. I was doing a little experiment because I'm not used to. I don't knit socks for myself, right? That's true. So when I finished these, they fit perfectly, and I wore them a couple of times, and they kind of got a little stretched out. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna see
if socks. Yes, that's what
I'm gonna see if I wash them and dry them in the dryer. Do they go back to that original shape that I like, right? And if not, do I just wash them and then let them air dry? They're always going to go in the machine. I'm not going to hand wash my socks. So I'm just experimenting right now with what works best for the fit and like washing. Yeah. Alrighty. Now you can show yours.
So,
literally seconds ago.
Literally.
Before we started.
I just finished binding this off.
Yes.
There's my sock.
Yeah.
There's my other one. Yeah. Look, they're finished. I got a finished pair. In 20 days, I have a finished pair of socks. They're pretty much the height where I like wearing them. And so I did the same thing. I did a Fliegel heel, and I added yarn from the end of my ball into it. And I wanted to start with the blue so that this part here, you can see kind of matched right underneath there. And then and this whole striping is not affected. and I love it. And I have to tell you, it was quick to knit up. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I just really enjoyed it. See, I get that weird lines. Like it looks, I think my socks need, I am at 72 stitches.
See, I did less. I do less on my foot.
And this stretches out fully on me. Like I'm fully stretched. But it's not to the point where it's too tight on my foot. It fits nice and snug.
Okay.
So I don't understand. Because I probably could, I guess within here, I'm bigger within here. And this is probably where I could use more. So even though, but I'm still fine with this. Like for her, only DVD yarn. Works perfectly with this count. I'm really good with it. So I'm finished.
You finished.
Oh my god,
You finished,
so
and we
happy.
are just chomping at the bit.
No idea, I'm so happy.
Starting our next pair.
I know, I can't wait.
Yeah.
So, since we finished this, I just wanted to talk about our calendar group because we have our stripey cal going on. So don't forget to post your pictures. These will be going in that group. I will show them finished. Probably on my feed.
Did I put mine in already, or did I not?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. I'll have to go.
I think I posted of what I was casting on in the group. I did put that. I'm trying to put pictures everywhere to remember everything because I got to put in mine, in yours.
I hope I did it right. Okay, for a DVD, this is my first year. All I have to do is do my before and after in that thread, right?
The more pictures you post, the more points you get or something.
On Instagram.
Both.
Where else are you going to post pictures?
In the group.
Oh, okay.
So, the more she counts, she adds all that up for something like that.
Instagram she added that up.
There's two, based on from what I noticed last year. Unless it changed. I kind of read through.
But I just want to make sure that I like,
but
for January to be counted.
But you can do one or the other. You don't have to do both.
I know, but like for January, okay, for my January pair to be counted, all I had to do was my before picture and my after
and
picture.
then when you're finished them,
okay,
yeah.
I did that, yeah.
And if you don't want to post pictures there, you don't. You can do them all on Instagram, just partake in that.
No, I'm doing both.
Picture thing.
And when I sent her the email, I said both.
Right, so then you can put more. You can put all your other pictures in there too.
Okay.
That's where you post them both. So yeah, but yeah. So in our stripey cal's going on, we're gonna put a hashtag in there because I don't think we had one, so I apologize. And I'll go back and edit all these and put my hashtags in because that's just quick and easy to do. But yeah, I love this. Oh, I didn't tell you what color the way this is. This is Zombie It's Cold Outside, and you can see I really love. So I did a different toe and cuff. She said to me,
"You're at like contrast or like a mini,
like a mini. It was a mini skein, and it's a little bit of different blue, which is nice. It's a softer blue, but I love this colorway for some reason. I don't know. I really love it. I love the way it looks. It totally works for me. It's really nice. I'm super excited. So yeah, go into our group and
so yeah, so it's
still going on. It's still going on for 3 months.
Yeah, either self-striping sock yarn, or if you want to change colors and make your own stripes, that's fine too. But stripes.
Stripes.
It's stripy socks.
That's stripy socks.
Stripy socks.
Yeah. Yes, and that's going on till the end of March. March 31st. That's the end of March.
Is it 31st or 30th?
I don't know.
30, the end of March.
31st. March has 31 days. Okay. Yeah, because February has 20, whatever, 6, 7, 8 this year. I don't know what it is. Whatever it is. Yeah, March is the.
Yes, it is the long month.
It's the long month. That's what it is. Yeah.
Okay.
So
that's
what we have for Diamonds Are Forever. I have. Do you know what you're putting on for your next socks? By the way, your next DVDs.
I did know, and then Diane had to change everything. She didn't change things, but she just changed how I thought. I was going to cast on, so I picked out my next skein was going to be the Peter Max color that I got. I think that was like one of my first colors that I got from her. And I had it all ready on my little shelf. My needles were stuck in it, so I knew that everything was there.
Oh, wow. You even have it wound up already.
No, it wasn't wound out. It was ready. Like, that's what I was going to, and I didn't want to lose my needles because those Chagu mini twists are like,
those are gold now.
Those are
like your golden ticket.
Those are my golden ticket for needles. But then I was watching Spur and Stitcher, and she's doing her rainbow along again.
Yes.
So I was like, well, why don't I do a pair of DVD socks in something that would count as a rainbow?
Right.
Because then I can put it in there too.
That's right.
So now I have to reevaluate.
Well, anything can be counted as a rainbow.
Well, she even said if it's a rainbow to you.
Yellow,
I know, but
blue,
Peter Max was not a rainbow.
Right.
Like, it was not a rainbow. So I have other DVD skeins that I would consider more rainbow-ish. So I'm going to pick one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have 2 skeins to pick from. I'm just not sure which ones. This one here is Support the Fight, which I got decades ago. Not decades, but it's been like at least maybe 6, 7 years since I bought this one. And the other one was my Unicorn Frappuccino one.
That one's going to be nice too.
So I'm not sure which one to do. This one has bling in it though. And it's Valentine's Day. It's tough. It's a tough call. We'll see. We'll see. It might be this one.
You will find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't know.
February 1st, you'll find out.
February
when
1st,
you
I will
post your
be.
pictures.
Yeah, I'll be casting on February 1st because I need to knit 28 days. Wow, that's a.
I'm gonna try my system again where
short
I
one.
cast on February 1st,
Right.
and I only work on those socks until they're done, and then I can go
That'll be
to
another
all
week.
my other stuff. I don't know, because you kind
I
of
don't know how you did that.
near the end of
That's
the week though, I was
awesome.
like, man, I just want to cast on other. I want to
Like, don't you want to knit something else? I know.
I want to get them done, so we'll see. We'll see
Yeah,
how
I
long
felt the
that.
same way.
We'll see how long that system works.
Now I have some time to knit on something else
Yeah.
before February 1st,
Yeah,
so I'm
intense.
excited for that. I'm super excited. All right, so let's go into.
Okay, so we're gonna go into whips.
Whips.
I have 2 whips.
Diamonds and.
Rough
Diamonds in
diamonds.
the rough?
Yeah, rough diamonds.
I have no whips
so-
because I just finished my socks literally.
Yeah.
And I haven't. My goal was to finish those socks before I cast anything else on.
Yeah.
I'm not casting anything else on.
And you're gonna
well,
work on a
technically, I
project.
have a whip. I have the Wonder Woman shawl because that's what I'm going to work on, and I don't
Okay.
need to show it because.
Well, we can talk about that. So you, that's what you're gonna work on now.
That's what I'm going to work on
And
now
while
until
she was-
January 31st.
Yeah, while she was finishing her sock, she
Yes.
had me rip out
a section.
the last section that had that issues
That's right.
before she
Good
could
word.
re-knit it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
So
now it's
I'm
ready.
back to where I need to start both sections. There's about 2 inputs that I need to do on either side, and I think those are the 2 last major inputs I need to put in before I can just start knitting.
So she's
down.
back to that
So-
section. So that's what
Yeah,
she was.
that's where I am. So
So
I
you
should
might
get
see that.
some.
You should see that next time.
You'll see
Yeah.
progress on it. I don't know if I'll be able to finish it.
No, but you'll
But you'll
build.
see
You'll
progress
have
on
progress
it.
on it.
Definitely.
Okay, so one of my whips, so I had talked about this before that my plan was again to finish my DVD pair as soon as I could each month and then cast out another pair of socks so that I would still have a pair of socks on the needles
Yeah, of course.
if needed. And then when the first of the next month come, those socks would go aside if they're not finished. And then, you know, until those were
Right.
done and so on and so on. So I cast on another pair of socks. And I cast on with some Patton's Croix for Dennis. Because
Heavy socks.
if you remember, when I knit his last pair with this, they went so fast.
Yeah.
Now,
Well, that's also you're on bigger needles.
bigger needles, 2.5s, thicker yarn. Now, I started these with a vanilla sock,
Okay.
thinking, oh, I'll just whip through these. It'll be a nice, quick, easy pair
Yeah.
before I start February. And then I was thinking, well, do these work towards any of my goals?
Oh yes.
Right?
They do.
And they didn't.
But not plain vanilla.
Not vanilla,
You have
a
a
vanilla-
pattern pair, I think, in your.
A vanilla pair of this. So that's what I had started as a vanilla pair. A vanilla pair of these did not work towards anything because this was not deep stash.
Right.
This was not a pattern sock or a cuff down sock because those were on my list. This was not one of the. It didn't fit anywhere, so it wasn't. I was like, you know, if I'm going to spend the time making another pair of socks, like, can I make it
count?
Can I make it count? So I decided to do a pair of pattern socks because one of my boxes is to do 2 pairs. Actually, this works towards 2 goals.
Oh. Even better.
Yes, even better, right? But it's taking so long. So I decided to do a pattern pair of socks from one of the books I own because
Oh no! Wait,
one of
smart thinking.
one of my other boxes is to make 3 patterns from books I own because I have so
Yes.
many books and I never use them.
Yes, she does.
So I got this book off my shelf.
Step up.
'Cause-
Toe up.
Socks from the toe
Oh.
up because I knew I still wanted to do toe up. That's what I like to do, toe up socks.
Yeah, me too.
And I looked
Oh, that's
through
pretty.
to see if I could find a pair that were still kind of mannish.
There's a lot of lacy. Those are. Oh yeah. Those are nice. I like those.
I decided on this pair right here. So it's a mock cable pattern. Okay.
So there's no cable needle involved.
No,
not really
it's
a cable
just
stitch.
you're
It's
just twisting the stitches. So I
Very
decided
nice.
to do this pattern
I like
because
that.
then that would be one of my pattern socks
Yeah.
and one of my patterns from books.
Smart thinking.
However,
Oh.
I'm not enjoying these.
You're not enjoying them. What, the pattern or knitting the socks?
I'm not enjoying knitting the socks. So it's not the pattern.
Okay.
I like doing plain vanilla socks. That's just,
Oh,
right? Like,
then it is. It's not the pattern, but it is the pattern.
it is and it's not. So it's not
It's
like,
not the pattern's fault because you don't
Yeah.
like the pattern. Or
It's not like,
written
oh,
well.
I hate this
It's
pattern,
You
it's
don't
whatever.
like doing patterns. You like doing plain vanilla socks,
Yeah.
so they knit faster.
And
for
that's why I put that on my list because I wanted to push myself a little this year and not just do vanilla
you.
socks.
That's right.
But I don't like it. But I'm going to push through for now. So this is all I have done so far.
I think it looks really nice.
Do you
I
think
actually
it's
like that
it's,
pattern a
it's
lot?
mannish enough, right?
Oh, 100% it is.
Okay. So that's all I have.
Technically, a rib sock's a pattern sock, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's not what I consider a pattern.
I know, I'm just saying.
Technically, that was on your bingo card. You could do your rib socks. I wanted to do like actual patterns, like something more than just a rib. So that's all I have done because you have to pay a little bit of attention for when you're doing the twisted stitches and when you're not. And then also it's the needles too. Remember I was saying this earlier?
Oh, you're not. These are knit picks, aren't they, with the purple
Yeah,
cord?
these are knit picks 2.5s. And when I did his other pair of Croy socks on these,
you have my 2.5 highs, don't you?
do I?
Yeah, remember I gave them for Avery's sweater. I gave you 2 pairs of highs, brand new pairs that I just got. 3 something and 2. Yeah, I think they're 2. Maybe they might be 2.75. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't think he would have given me 2.5.
They were. I think.
But when I did his other Croy socks on these needles, it was fine because I was doing vanilla socks. Whereas I'm finding going into the different stitches to do the twist,
that's not sharp.
They're not sharp enough. So I think if I had a slightly sharper 2.5 needle, it would be a smidge more enjoyable.
Do you have highs?
Not in 2.5.
Okay, I'll check my stash for you, and if you need them, you can just take them.
I have to check to see if I bought some of the zings because I know once I figured out I liked the zings, I think I got.
You need it definitely. I think that'll make a difference for you. Yeah. But this pattern's stunning. Like
it's a nice
I really
pattern.
like it. It could be made for women, men. Yeah. It's just a nice twist, and it gives it. I like the texture of it.
It is a nice pattern.
And I like the way they're working up. Like I like the.
There's nothing wrong with the pattern, and there's nothing wrong with socks. It's just
when
you like to do vanilla socks.
It's tough.
It's a stretch to. Well, that extra focus is just.
Your vanilla socks, you whip through them like you're super quick. Where here, this slows you down because you're down. Yeah, and that's the difference.
But that's okay because this is just to work on between my DVDs.
That's right. So you're good. But I really like the way
I'm
they're
gonna push
out.
on. I'm gonna push on.
Sure
I can't guarantee next time I show these they're not a different pattern.
I'll share those needles with you though.
But
you might like them better.
I'm gonna try and push on. I'm gonna try.
Okay.
So that's my one whip.
That's awesome.
And then my other whip. I had mentioned this in one of our previous episodes too, that my other plan was to bring a whip out.
That's right.
And after my DVD socks were done, to work on a whip, a new project, and a pair of socks, right? So I brought out... I brought out my peanut bag.
Dennis sweater.
This was part of my, this was part of a swap I did with Princess Bride. That's why it's peanuts, but I brought out Dennis's sweater. And I forced myself every day to work on it a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit every day.
You notice how she keeps stressing just a little bit?
I work on it to the point to where I'm like, I don't want to work on this anymore. And then I put it aside and that's okay.
And then she goes back to her socks where she's
and I go back to whatever I go back to whatever I want to work on, like Avery's sweater stuff. But I've made progress. Because remember, I was gonna try and this was supposed to be for Christmas, wasn't gonna happen, and we decided we were gonna try for Valentine's Day.
That's right.
So I have finished one sleeve.
I see that. That's awesome.
So last time we showed this, I had to rip back a sleeve because of the decreases that was going to be too big and some other issues. It was like an episode we did before Christmas. Yeah. I talked about all the issues.
I love how you incorporated the change in your stripe right here. And
that's because
color.
Of.
But I love that. I'm not saying what the reason was. I was just saying
I'm just explaining the reason I'm incorporating 2 colors is because of yardage. I only have 5 balls of the blue and 3 balls of the black. And 5 balls of the blue isn't enough, and either one is not enough. So I've incorporated that. So one sleeve is done. One sleeve is done. I like the new increases better.
Yes.
The length is good. I tried it on me, and it comes up to like here because I have short, stubby little arms. But it should work on Dennis. And then I'm at this point with the second sleeve.
Very nice.
So my goal is to finish the sleeves by the end of January.
Oh my god!
This part's done.
Do this sleeve
I did this like last year when I started this for them. The collar and the finishing, it's got the zipper and everything.
I don't remember if you showed the zipper, and I think we talked about it, but I don't know if you ever actually showed it.
So. Yeah, the zipper. This part is all this finishing is done. So once the sleeves are done, I just have to go to the body and just knit straight down until it's done. And
you're just doing a straight bottom. You're not putting a.
No, I have to incorporate the black.
No, I don't mean that. But you're not putting like a rib on the bottom or anything.
I'm doing this ribbing.
Oh, so it's gonna cinch in, or are you gonna make it so that it hangs straight?
I'll probably
because you don't want it to cinch in.
No, I like the finishing of a rib. So what I'll probably do is increase some stitches before I do the rib, and I'll probably do a wider rib, like a 3x1 or something. So that it hangs straight, because I know what you mean. He's not going to want like this,
you don't want it to like balloon
thing. Yeah.
But I love the seed stitch in it.
But it's seed stitch, so that's the other thing that's taking a while.
Show it up closer if they can see how beautiful that is.
Seed
I love the way
the
Steve
whole frickin' sweater.
She picked this pattern. Anybody to blame?
Seed stitch. Did I bring it by? Okay.
Oh my god.
I don't think I've shown this in a little while.
No, show the pattern. It's a beautiful
It's
pattern.
a beautiful manly pattern, and I'm not doing the patches.
One day I'll be doing that sweater on the front.
Yeah, I'm not doing the patches.
No, I don't know if it needs the patches.
I don't think
you added the striping
Dennis
in it.
is not.
And I can't see him wearing it.
Dennis is not this dude. He's not
no.
a patch kind of guy. See how there's patches on the shoulder? But see, it's just a very smart looking sweater.
Yes.
And I think there's a close.
And there's elbow patches too for
There's
it.
elbow patches. I'm not doing the patches. So like see how the patches there and stuff. But yeah, it's all seed stitch. Oh my god.
I want that sweater on the front.
So do I. No, wait. No, not that one.
You want the zippered one.
I want the zippered one. That's on my list.
I want that cable one, even though I don't want to do cables.
I want to do this one. This is the one I
we showed that before. This is like something we're still talking about to do. One
I
day.
I want to do that.
And if it becomes out of style is when we'll probably knit them up.
I don't think that would go out of style, but anyway.
No, I mean like it's not a popular book anymore. It will become.
It doesn't matter.
It will be something like where we want to do it.
But I don't care. My goal is to finish this sleeve by the end of the month, and then I have until
I think you can do before that.
2 weeks. I think so. 2 weeks I'll have until Valentine's Day to do the body.
I think if you were to work on your sleeve over the next, let's say, 4 days even, you could probably finish the sleeve in 4 days working on it a little bit every day.
I think I could.
And then you can start your body, and you literally,
I'm very close.
I could see this being done for Valentine's Day.
I hope so, because
look how close you are.
Where am I?
I did have a, here. I even have a measuring tape. Look at that.
So, can you see you can see the line of the needle.
Yeah.
And so this is where I am on my second sleeve.
Here, let's measure.
That's how much I have to knit. Here, you measure that. But yeah, and you know what? If I don't get it done for Valentine's Day, that's okay. That's okay. But it would be nice to get this one because this would be a whip done. There is a whole bunch of cows out there with different podcast groups to finish your whips.
Like 7 inches of that.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of cows out there for whips. There's a whole bunch of garment cows out there.
Oh, nice.
And a lot of them let you finish, use like
a whip.
A whip, yeah.
Very
so
cool.
I could enter this in a bazillion things if I could just finish it. So yeah, I think that's it.
Excellent.
Those are my whips.
That's it.
Those are my whips.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good for you. I really like socks.
I wish I could record his face.
You can.
When he opens. Actually, you know what? Dennis isn't a very expressive man, so I don't think it would matter.
But you can record his face.
I can. I'm just saying it's not going to do much.
Yeah, but still.
He'll be like, finally, I've only been waiting 10 years. That's what he'll probably say.
Typical man. No, I shouldn't say that. Yeah, I think they do that on purpose to us. I really do sometimes.
Yeah,
deep down, I know that they do love things.
I can pretty much guarantee he'll rub it in. He'll make some sort of snarky comment about how long it's.
I would be like, that sweater's long gone, dude. This was something brand new.
Actually, you know what? He was looking. You know how I get the little chat books for my Instagram things?
Yeah.
He was looking because Avery likes to get them off our shelf and look through them, and one of them is a picture from last year where I ripped out his old sweater.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh, here's the yarn. Dennis's sweater is no more. And he found that one. He's like,
oh no.
He's like, what's this? I'm like,
I don't know what you're talking about. Unfortunately, now there's pictures.
Yeah,
there's actually photo proof.
There's proof. But
that's too funny.
He'll get his sweater. He'll get that one eventually too.
That's okay. No problem.
Yeah. So that's all I'm knitting.
That's all you're knitting. I got none because I just finished, but it's okay.
Yeah.
We'll have more. There's always more.
There'll be more. Yeah.
Always more. With Aryn,
so many things I want to cast on.
More.
So many things.
I know. I wish I could knit faster or have more time to knit because there's so many things right now I want to cast on still that I haven't. But February looks like it's going to be a full sock month. That's why I want to work on my Wonder Woman shawl now because I don't know if I'll have any other time besides socks for February. So yeah, so now we're on to Diamonds Are Girl's Best Friend. This is one of my favorite segments.
And see, we still have some, even though I haven't bought anything.
This is all from before.
Have you bought anything?
No, I've been very good.
So we explained our stash challenge in the episodes before.
I even got a gift card.
This is yeah. But you can use that. That's fine.
So I can because I'm not buying the yarn.
That's a gift. That's a gift.
My hubby for our anniversary gave me a gift card to Etsy, which was amazing.
I wish my husband would do that, but he got me a yarn club, so I can't complain.
Oh my god, seriously, you got a yarn club?
Yeah, I got a yarn club.
If I gave him Melissa stuff, he would always he would pick something from there, but he always is thoughtful enough that he likes to pick things in that over the year he hears me say stuff, and because he sees me not have it or whatever, he'll buy it. But my favorite gift he gave me for Hanukkah, I have to tell you, is my onesie. I have a pink onesie with feet and a hoodie that is friggin' phenomenal. And it keeps me so warm that, like, Aryn's never seen my fan on the house. I don't even use my blanket anymore. I'm like, it keeps me so nice and warm. I love it. But I feel like a big kid walking around with my feet, my onesie. But it's so warm. People, if you ever need warmth, go for that.
Good.
It's like a fleecy, I don't even know what it is. It's like those fleecy onesies. It is. Oh my God, it's so warm. It's the best thing ever. So let's talk about enabling.
Okay, I've got my enabling.
I didn't open enabling on
So,
the yet.
one of mine is my last purchase of 2017 that I was like, okay, what else do I need? Because I'm not going to be buying yarn in 2018.
That's right.
And then the other ones
stocked up.
are some, well, not really, this is hardly stocking up. My other ones are DVD skeins that I ordered like months ago and are trickling in. They're still trickling in. I have one more on the way.
I just got my final one.
Alright, so do you have any non-DVD? Do you want to do non-DVD first?
Yeah, this is non-DVD.
Let's do non-DVD.
So, I splurged.
I did not, but that's okay.
Actually, this was on sale, and on top of being on sale, I got a discount on top of it. How could I go wrong? So, I don't know if you guys are watching Lisa from Fiber Nymph. She has this year a phenomenal program she's doing where if you knit her yarn and every time you post it into her thread, every, I think, 50 grams counts towards points and you get a free skein of yarn just with knitting with her yarn. I was like, how phenomenal is that? Because I have yarn.
You have her yarn.
Let me show you. It's not in a clear bag, but let me show you what I boued.
Yeah, you got that.
I love it. Yeah.
I don't have any of her yarn.
My welcome to Whoville is two worsted weights, and these are 2 worsted weights, and this is a fingering weight. So I bought that. I wanted the bling fingering weight too. I bought that thinking, oh, I'll make something for, winter to wear because I love the color and I like the brightness and accessories. Well, then she had a sale on, and then she had the discount. And how can I not go wrong with them on bulky weight?
It's so pretty on bulky.
Oh my God, I love it. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So even better, I figured I can get a pair of mitts out of one, and I can get a hat. And if I even have a little bit left over, I can use it for whatever when I need to. So here's hat mitts. And then I could use a 2 worsted weights one if I wanted to do another shawl like the Yavza shawl I made. And then this could be whatever I want.
Okay, you know what's funny?
Oh my God, I love it.
So last year, we went through a whole year of her complaining how she really wanted that Whoville color. To now, where she has all the Whoville.
Or have it all.
She has all the Whoville. Did you leave any for anyone else?
I did.
Okay.
I did. I didn't buy it all up. She had lots.
Yeah.
But I was like, how could I not?
It's such a pretty color.
This is the first time I'm ever going to have a hat, mitts,
full
and a cowl that is matching from,
full
everything.
set,
It'd be amazing. I've never had one.
And it's such
so
pretty.
I couldn't go wrong because, as I said, this was on sale, and then I got another discount on top because if you watched her podcast, she offered a special discount that was more than her regular discount. And I couldn't go wrong.
This is going to knit up so fast.
I love it. And these were the last 2, actually, that she had, so I bought the last 2. And because they're not going together, which is even better. But oh my God, and she's squishy and soft, and I love it. So see, I can't wait to cast this on. I'm dying to, but I'm being good. All right, so that was my...
Okay, that was yours. So mine was, it was just a little purchase, but I had said before how because of our 2018 stash challenge, and we've explained this, you can go back to our the resolutions episode, and we kind of explained it there. But I looked at all the things I wanted to knit this year, and referenced my stash and just made sure I had the yarn for everything I wanted to knit, because I did not want to be stuck where I couldn't, I didn't want to buy yarn, but I couldn't knit what I wanted. And one of the things, one of the things I wanted to make this year was, if you remember the little sock arm sweater.
Yes, you wanted to
I knit Avery. I wanted to make one for my friend's little girl.
That's right.
So Knit Picks was having a sale.
Oh, very cool.
And so I got
very nice
one little skein of Felici.
Is that going to be the arms? Yeah, it'll be the straw side fingers.
This will be the arms. And then I got one skein of their speckle.
Oh, nice.
And I have to say, because Knit Picks color images on their website can sometimes be a little misleading. Like, what you think the colors are, you get it, and they're...
Yeah, because everybody's computer takes
they're not
different.
Yeah, right? They can be very different. And so I had, all the speckled ones up, and I'm, reading their description, and then going back to the Felici to see what colors were in the stripes, to try and find a speckle and a Felici that would coordinate, and I think these do pretty well. I think they do pretty well because this has orange and pink and little bits of like a greeny blue. You see it there?
And it's more of a subtle, and then your arms are
going to
pop.
And then this one has the orange and pink and the blue. So I think it does go. I think it does.
I love it. But I like how your sleeves are going to pop, and your body's going to be more soft.
Yeah.
So, and that's the fun part about this sweater is you can do it in so many different color variations and ways to do it. Like you can make your arms subtle and your body pop, or you can make both.
So I think this would be really cute.
I like them together.
This would be cute for her. So I don't know when I'm going to do this, but I have the yarn, and I don't have to worry about it.
I like that.
Yeah. So that was my... I bought that on December 31st, like before midnight.
Oh yeah, I know.
Like
I think my last purchase was the 30th.
No. And then I got, now these did not come in all at the same time because I order my DVD skeins one at a time because of customs. But these have all come in since our last episode. So I'm looking, I'm like, they all look very similar, but that's okay.
She's spells my name different than I do. Cool. Yeah. And her shipping's phenomenal.
Yeah.
All right, so I got one from her, and I love it. Can I open this up so it doesn't crinkle?
Yeah, I already opened up mine. Should I show mine first?
Let me show mine first. I'm ready. Ready?
Okay, so these are my 3.
Look at our colors. It's
they
so
all
funny.
because a lot of the DVD socks I'm making this year I think are going to be for me, and I really like socks that have a mix of colors, like like your rainbow skeins. Like, that's what I'm drawn to.
You can use any of these for
I can use any of these.
This one.
This one's the Glee.
Oh, that's very nice.
I can use any of these for Diane's.
And you got a sparkle one.
This is second helping. I got this one because of Christy. She made socks in this, and it was like this muted rainbow, and it was just really pretty. So this is second helping, and then this one is my going to be my Christmas pair of socks next year. This is Zombody's Hanging the Lights.
I like
so it's on sparkle.
I love that.
And it's got a little zombie mini.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And mine is on Wednesday, which is the Mean Girls.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, we talked about that one. You're going to get Mean Girls one,
yeah. And it's on sparkle.
Yeah. That one's really pretty.
Isn't this stunning? It's actually, I have to say, this is even better in person than I saw on her website. Yeah. I thought it was more muted on her website. Mm-hmm. See, then again, there you go for pictures. And now that I have it, I'm so happy it's not. Mm-hmm. Like, not that I wouldn't have loved it then, because I would have loved the pink still, but I love it even brighter. Oh, look at that. That's a tough one. I could do this for Valentine's Day.
You could totally do that one for Valentine's Day.
Even though, on Wednesday is a Mean Girls reference, Mean Girls.
I know, but
still, it's the color.
I think you should do that one. Because we don't know, you don't know if this is striping.
I don't know if this is striping. This might be
or you know it's not striping. You don't know if it's gradient or variegated.
Yeah, I think it might be variegated. I'm not sure.
Comment below. Comment below. Tell her to do this one. Mean Girls.
Come on. I don't know. We'll see.
I think you should do that one.
We'll see. I love it.
It's perfect. It's got purples in it.
It's got the purple in it.
Purple. It's perfect for
Valentine's Day.
Everything
for Valentine's Day in here. It does.
Perfect.
I love it. We'll see. All right. I got one more thing. Do you have anything else?
That's all my enabling.
Okay. I'm going to put that back there. So, this I bought was because I had to support. You have no idea what it is. I didn't even tell you I bought it because at one point I actually forgot I bought it until it came in the mail.
It looks like a pin.
It is a pin.
Okay.
I gotta take it out so you can see it because otherwise you won't see it. So,
is it so-and-so's pin?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I had to support Amy Bat, the Fast Girl. She is a good friend of mine, and I love her.
Yeah. And she has a really cute pin.
Plus, they have bling in it, and it's a really cute pin. I could not resist.
I haven't bought a lot of pins, but I can honestly say, if I was going to buy pins, I would buy this pin.
It was just about supporting her, and I loved her pin,
and like, it's a squirrel.
Okay. So Amy Bat, this is amazing. It turned out phenomenal. Mm-hmm. I love it. I love all the bling on it. I do. I love it. I think it's amazing. I really do. Way to go.
Yeah. Very
so
cool.
yeah, and I do have a French supply bag. Haven't used it yet.
I do not, and I probably never will. But
as I said, I only got mine.
I purchased
was because I got a killer discount on it. Otherwise, I couldn't justify spending that kind of money on it. Not for me. It's not. But I enjoy it. When I use it, it's going to be even better. Mm-hmm. And that's where I think this will go.
Yeah, well, a lot of people are doing that, and I do like that idea. I do like that idea.
But I think that eventually some of my other pins are going to go on a board, and I want to put them in my knitting room. Because I have a lot of pins. I love collecting people's pins and having them, and it reminds me when I'll remember like where I got it from. And to me, it's a memory. But this was Amy Beth, I love you. This is awesome. So here, I'll show you one more time. Look at all that bling. You can see the squirrel face and everything. Totally. So that was it. That was all. I think I don't think I have anything else that's coming in the mail.
I have one more skein of DVD.
I think I'm all...
and I have a mystery box that I ordered in December. I didn't order any of the January ones.
Not one yet?
I did not order the January ones.
Oh, wow. I'm proud of you. You didn't use it up. That's good. Yeah, the only other thing we have is our yarn club, and that doesn't start yet.
I have one, my Scrumptious Pearl. I should be getting a January one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's how many months?
It's 3 months.
Oh, okay.
So when that one's over, then our
January,
next
February,
club
March.
should start.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. That's it. I think that was it. Excellent. Anything else you want to mention? Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you had a great time with us, and please come back next time and watch us again. We'll see you soon. Happy knitting. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.